So a couple of years ago, I was lying in bed at about 5 o'clock in the morning because it was bright outside. My boyfriend at the time was asleep beside me, and I heard a banging, the front door banging open. Now, I knew that I'd left the front door open because when we came in that night, we realised our flatmate had forgotten his keys. So basically, I'm lying there and I heard this big bang as if somebody had come in and, hit the door really hard and it banged off the wall. So I'm lying there thinking to myself, God, that's a bit strange. Like, that must be my flatmate coming in. He must be very drunk, or I wonder what's wrong. I wonder if everything's okay. So obviously my boyfriend is completely asleep and I'm just thinking to myself, oh, he'll be fine. Then I hear a big bang coming from the kitchen. So I get up, I walk down the stairs and I was like, Ace, hey, are you there? And at this stage, I'm getting a little bit worried because there was no answer or whatever. So I walked over to the kitchen and I opened the door. And, I'm expecting to see my flatmate standing there, but actually there's a woman bent over looking in the fridge. We have, we had a fridge, even one of the ones that just go under the counter, not a big, tall American ones. And she was rummaging in the fridge. So I'm just there, hello, what on earth do you think you're doing? And she turned around and I realised it was our neighbour. And it was our neighbour who generally was always very elegant and normal, but apparently after dark turned into an absolute lunatic. So I'm there like, what are you doing in my house, in my fridge at 5 o'clock in the morning? You need to go home. And she was like, oh no, the guys said I could come over, that you're having a party. And I'm like, well, we're obviously not, because the house is in darkness. And then she just said, well, can I borrow some milk? And I'm like, no. So with that, I had to hustle her out the house. All of this time, my boyfriend is fast asleep, and made sure we locked the door from there on in.